What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys had a fantastic day today, and today I have a very exciting model review for you guys. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Phoenix models 1-400 scale airTran Boeing 717-200 in the Orlando Magic livery. I really hope you guys are excited for today's review. This is a really cool model. It's certainly a tough one to get your hands on, but I certainly have an interesting story to go with it, and I'm excited to check it out. So without any further delay, let's go ahead and get started. So here's the box. Phoenix kind of has a mesh. They have a little bit of designs to their boxes, but sometimes they can be kind of dull like this. Other times they can have quite a flavor. Typically regarding the international carriers, they usually have some sort of city landscape, country landscape that goes with it. It just depends on the box, but this one's certainly more plain. That's more common among these US carriers, especially for Phoenix. It's pretty common to see them not go too above and beyond with the front of the box. So here's the Boeing 717. Here's the CGI of the aircraft with a nice glow around it. airTran registration is November 949 Alpha Tango 1-400 scale in their Platinum series, so looking good. They do a nice job on the sides of the boxes with these though, as they certainly put in some really cool effort. As you can see, the Orlando Magics are an NBA basketball team, so they're certainly representing that here with the Magic logo coming across. Heart of Aviation. This was $59.99, and I'll tell you guys where I got it here in just a moment. But certainly a really cool box right here, and while it's plain and simple, it does look really nice, especially on the sides. So that is looking absolutely fantastic. Okay, let's bring on the 717 back into the picture, and let's talk about how we got this model and the implications for the collection, of course. So this model was a really cool one. So I stumbled upon this at Oshkosh 2023, out of all places. You would think that certainly wouldn't be a gem for a model airplane, but certainly found a gem there, as MTS Aviation model was really the only model store that they had any sort of model aircraft venue, or not venue, sorry guys, model aircraft vendor in regards to die-cast model airplanes. There was a couple places with Skymarks and some different planes, but with regards to solely die-cast model airplanes, MTS Aviation models was really the only one, and they had a really cool selection. So of course they had quite a few of their 1-200 offerings. That's pretty much what they specialize in, as they're a distributor for the United States. But of course, as you can see here, we also had a couple of 1-400. So you saw the back of the box, $59.99. That's a really good deal for this model. I've always wanted to add an airTran plane to my fleet. I was hopeful that would be a standard livery, but considering how challenging it is to get some of these special liveries in the 717, this was way too good an opportunity, especially considering that it was at Oshkosh. I was like, it was way too good of an opportunity to not take advantage of, and also got some additional cool ones while I was there too, but this was certainly one of them. So really excited to have this and excited to take a look at it. It's a really cool model and has some really cool features to it that I think makes it really unique. This is my first Phoenix 717, and it's certainly a very interesting mold, really comparable to the Gemini Jets one, but certainly would like to get out of macro mode before we continue, because macro mode is it's not ideal, we'll say that. So really excited to take a look at this aircraft, and I hope you guys are as well. Let's go ahead and get started with the details. Starting right here, you have the cockpit windows along with the nose cone. The Phoenix 717 nose cone, I think, looks pretty good, so good job by them for getting that down there. Of course, we have the anti-glare piece right here, and then we have the nose landing gear door, and some sort of hazard right here. Here's your L1 door, really nicely detailed from the handle to the window. And then I think this says something. I think this says Boeing 717 right here. It appears that it does, so that's looking absolutely fantastic. And of course, airTran. I think airTran was all economy. Don't come after me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they were. So 717 should be loaded with all economy seats, so that's looking really nice right there. You start with this navy blue. This seems a little bit dark. I could be wrong, but it seems a little bit dark to my naked eye. If anybody has complimentary thoughts, please let me know. And of course, you have the airTran billboard titles, which are really unique. So you have air, which is italicized, even with it seems like a lowercase but yet capitalized A, which is really cool. So that's a really unique part of this. And then in Times New Roman, it would appear some sort of similar thought. We have the Tran piece, the T's also capitalized, which is really cool. As you can see right here, you have all the windows, and then the Orlando Magic logo is reflected here. So you can see where the black piece starts, and then you have a little star right here, which is really nice. Right as you start here with the emergency exits right here, one piece mold, so you're gonna find that attachment right here. Here is the wing, really nicely detailed for the time frame with flap slats and speed brakes, so everything that you could want right there. Main landing gear also look nice in this aircraft. Of course, they don't roll, but they're certainly more than satisfactory, especially for the time frame. I'm thinking this came out in probably like 2008 or 9. Really no idea, to be honest. So certainly looking good as it sits there though, regardless. Here's another little start as we end the streak here off of the Magic's logo, and then we have the registration November 949 Alpha Tango. Yeah, really good design. It's also cool to see this outline around it. I think that looks really cool. It's a nice gray piece there, so that's certainly very nice. Here's the Orlando Magic logo here on the engine. Really nicely done here by Phoenix for representing this engine. Here's what the fan blade looks like inside. Really nice job by them. Once again, it looks really nice. And of course, you have the piece where the reverse buckets would come up, which is super cool. Here's the back view as well. Really nice to see how detailed they get with that. So that's absolutely awesome. You have that panel right there as well, along with where the emergency exit is there in the far back. And then, of course, you have the fleet code of 701. Kind of interesting to see them use numbers, but in those regards, you would think it would be 949, but that certainly looks really nice. And then, of course, you have the Orlando Magic's logo there on the nice blue tail. So you can see where the logo is, and then you have the indentation there for the rudder, which is also really cool. And then a one-piece horizontal stabilizer mold, which is quite unique for 717. And, of course, the screwdriver piece back there and everything one could want. On the right side of the aircraft, very similar details, although we do have some differences. Starting right here, of course, with the 717, you're going to have a smaller door for the R1, so that was expected. The 717 titles do come over to the right side, which is really cool. In addition, you're going to find the baggage door, one there in the front and one aft underneath the engine, so that's nice. And really outside of that, the stars are in similar placements, and I don't think there's any other major differences here as we attack and hopefully get out of macro mode here on the right side of the aircraft. Let me get this out. Let me move the camera there so that it wasn't shading the right part of the screen there. Here is the top of the aircraft. No major changes, but we do have some really cool red dots there on the wings. That's really nice. I'm not sure what that was applicable for, but that's certainly very cool to see it. And then on the bottom, of course, you got that Phoenix logo and all the additional details looking really good. I really like that detail there by the baggage door. I'm so sorry about macro mode. I don't know why the iPhone has the logic of just randomly going out of focus when focus is perfectly fine. I can't answer that question, so apologies. But nevertheless, you can see, if I can get it into focus, those pieces right there. So ultimately a really nice aircraft, and it looks really good. So yeah, Phoenix did a really good job in their 717. I think it's a really cool piece of aviation right here. Let me see if I can get it over here so it's not shaded. So yeah, really cool aircraft. Very glad to have it for the collection. A very unique one, but certainly a really cool one for the various reasons that I mentioned. So let me know if you have any 717s, and if so, which ones they are, and if you like them. Phoenix 717s are pretty hard to come across. I know that Midwest, or it was Midwest had one. They did one for Midwest. And outside of that, they may have done a couple more airTran specials, but this was the big one that I knew of. But they may have done Atlanta or something. But certainly really cool to see this. This is absolutely awesome, and really glad to see the effort here from Phoenix. So yeah, really cool model, and I really hope you guys enjoyed today's review. If you have any models you'd like me to review, please comment below, and please keep in mind that I do pre-record these videos way in advance. As a reference, it is September 16th at the time of filming this video, and I think this will probably come out around early October, so that hopefully gives you a perspective to how far in advance I recorded these. So if you would like me to review a model, please let me know in the comment section below, and as soon as I can, I will fulfill that request. And if it is a requested video, I can always shuffle these around, which is really nice. So I could push this one later on and then upload yours first. So if you would like me to review a model for you, let me know in the comment section, and I would be absolutely happy to do so. But nevertheless, that'll do for today's video, everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust process. Do you love and love you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.